Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see what will be on the Jira homepage, the options and explanations. Just in case if you are not sure on how to access to the Jira cloud environment, I recommend you to go through the earlier video how to install Jira cloud environment. It will have step-by-step options on how to create a Gmail account and how to access to the Jira cloud environment in less than 5 minutes. And now we quickly enter into the Jira homepage. Alright, as we can see that we are in the URL jira@yourself1.atlassian.net, and this is the URL that we have entered in the first video, right? While we are installing the Jira software in the cloud. Alright, now it is always important for us to come back into the same page again and again, right? Maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or even after 1 month. Now it is always important for us to remember the URL and where we are going to save the URL. Either we can save in the notepad, wordpad, or any particular place, or also we can store it in the mind, right? But more than that, it is always good to do a bookmark, which will be much easier, so that the next time I just enter into the browser and I can find this particular URL in the bookmark, so that it will be very easy for me to access the Jira cloud environment without searching for the URL. And now if someone doesn't know how to do a bookmark, it's very simple. On your keyboard you have to enter Windows plus D. I'm so sorry, it is Control D. And if you click on Control D, it will ask you for the bookmark name, so that we can mention Jira Cloud at yourself. And let's click on Done. So once we do the bookmark, and even if we close this particular browser, and if we open back anytime, and if we open the new tab, we will be able to see the name here, Jira Cloud at yourself. So by clicking on it, it will take us back to the same Jira cloud environment. So I hope everybody understand how to do a bookmark. Now coming back to the topic, we are going to see what will be on the Jira cloud homepage. Now this is how the Jira cloud homepage looks like. This would be the name of the Jira software. For example, if you are working for a particular client, maybe if I'm working for it yourself, I can even update the name of it. So by making an use of the look and feel option somewhere in Jira, we can update the name at yourself here, so that the name at yourself will be displayed here, and we will be seeing on how to configure look and feel in the upcoming sessions. And then next one, I can see an option called switch to. What does it mean? If I click it, it opens a tab where I can see that I can switch over to different applications. Confluence, Jira Service Management, Ops, Genie, Slack, and many other Atlassian products. But what exactly it means? Might be our Jira has been connected with many applications, right? For example, if I want to navigate to the Confluence application, which is used for documentation, I no need to click on another tab, and I no need to enter the URL of the Confluence. Just by making an use of the switch to button, I can directly click on it, and if I click on the Confluence, it will be directly landing onto the Confluence page. We can switch over between different applications by being on the same page. Now the next one, I can see your work. Now always remember, we have logged in using a profile called Jira at yourself one, right? So that whatever the work being done by this particular user, he can click on this particular option, so that if there are any particular issues has been assigned on this particular user, the issues will be displayed. And if I click on recent, if we open any boards, anything, it will be seen in these particular areas. In simple terms, the work that are related to us, we will be able to navigate to them by using your work option. And just in case if I use the word issues and if you're not really sure, I recommend you to go through the video what is an issue in Jira. And for now I can tell an issue in Jira is a work item. So I will be dropping down the link in the description on what is an issue in Jira so that you can go through it. It is a very small video. And then the projects. Alright, we clearly know that Jira is a project management tool, which means in the Jira there will be projects everywhere. In an organization there might be 500 projects. So if we open any of the projects using our credentials, the recent project name will be displayed here. And if we would like to see what are all the projects that we have in Jira, if we have the right permissions, if I click on view all projects, I will be able to see all the projects in Jira. Now let's click on view all projects. And in the second tab, if I have a look, I can see the project name, add yourself that we have created, and we can see the project key name, and we can see the project type which is team managed, and we can see the project lead. By default, whoever creates the project will becomes the project lead. Since we have created the project, we are the project lead. And we clearly know it is a new instance and we haven't created any new projects yet, so there are no projects. If we create any projects, we will be able to see the same project being listed down here. And in order to see, I would like to create one of the project real quick, and then we will be able to see the project name here. So coming back to the first tab, if we want to create a project in Jira, we can click on create project. We have to choose the project template, whether is it Scrum, Kanban or bug tracking. Again, just in case if you are not really sure about the differences between Scrum and Kanban, I would recommend you to go through the video that states exactly the difference between Scrum and Kanban templates. I will share the link in the description. For now, imagine we choose Scrum. Let's click on use template. And here we have to choose whether the team managed or company managed. Let's choose company managed, and again if you are not sure the difference between both of them, again I will leave a description link so that you can have a look at what is the difference between team managed and company managed. Now let's click on select a company managed project, and here I quickly would like to give the project name and the project key, and I want to create a project real quick. Now imagine the project name is going to be software development. And as soon as we enter the name of the project key has been taken. So let's click on create. If we would like to update the project key to some other, we can do that. And a quick reminder, always remember the project key use unique. Now if we use ST as a project key, going forward for any other projects, we will not be able to use the same project key. So now let's click on create. A project has been created in Jira. Coming back to the second tab where we are in the projects page, I quickly would like to do a page refresh so that we will be able to see the name of the project here, project key, project type and the project lead. So this is how we can see all the listed projects in the Jira instance. Now I would like to close the second tab. Alright, let's go back to the Jira home page by clicking on the Jira software. And the next option is going to be filters. Alright, again a new terminology. Most of you might doesn't know, right? What is a filter in Jira? Why is it used for? Always remember, in a Jira, we can have hundreds of projects. I would like to take one of the project as an example. Now we have created a project called software development. So in the software development, there will be a project lead. So the project lead might create the work items, which I earlier told we can call it as issues. He can create a number of issues in the project and he can assign it to their team members. In the same way, the project head yourself, they can create their own issues and they can start working on it. Now just like that, if there are hundreds of projects and each and every project people create their own issues in their projects. Now imagine, out of all the projects, one of the project lead that belongs to software development have come to the Jira admin asking like, Alright, I would like to filter out one of the issue that belongs to a particular user. So we can make a use of the filters. So all we can do, we can go to the filters issue search, we can choose a project name as software development, and then we can select the assignee. Maybe if the assignee name is Adam, we can select Adam, and all the issues that belongs to that particular user will be pulled up. So in simple terms, Jira is all about projects and issues, right? If we would like to filter out any issues that belongs to one project or two projects, we can make a use of the filters. In the upcoming videos, we will be clearly seeing how we can make a use of the filters. So I want everyone that are watching the video to stay updated, to follow the next videos, so that when the filter topic comes, you can directly understand how we can make a use of the filters in Jira. And the next one is dashboards. Alright, what is the dashboard in Jira? Not in Jira, in simple terms we can directly say, right, the out layer when we enter into a particular project. Now I just want to click outside. We are in the Jira homepage, and on the Jira homepage I see few of the important things. Your work, which means the things that we have opened recently or which we are working currently, all the details will be popped up. I can see assigned to me. If any issues or the work items that has been assigned on my name will be displayed here. I can see viewed option. If I open software development, Edu yourself, the boards, everything will be seen here. So basically all these gadgets will be displayed on the dashboard. Now this is the Jira default dashboard, and in Jira we can create n number of dashboards and we can place n number of gadgets and filters or JQLs onto it. So when the dashboard topic comes, we will be exploring more onto that. Maybe the people that belongs to software development would like to have their own customized dashboard. So by making a use of the create dashboard, here they will be able to create the dashboard, whatever the issues that they would like to project on the dashboard or the statistics that they would like to display on the dashboard to make their work easy. They can create and customize their dashboards. The next option, people. And in organizations, people generally will use Microsoft Teams, Slack for the communication, right? Or even Outlook. Now even Jira, we do have a functionality where we can invite the teammates. Maybe we can start a team grouping together and we can collaborate on the work that we are doing. So we can make and use of the people option if we would like to. And the next option, apps. Alright, now if we have taken our mobile phone, we can have a Play Store, right? If we want an additional functionality that has not given in the phone by default, what we will do, we will navigate to the Play Store. If we want to see videos, we will download the YouTube, which will give us the video functionality. If we want to order food, we will download Swiggy or Zomato so that we can order food. It means in simple terms, the additional applications, the additional plugins, if we want to install in our mobile phone, we can make a use of the Play Store. In the same way, if we would like to make an additional functionality that has not given by Jira by default, we can make a use of this particular apps. We do have Atlassian Marketplace where we can get n number of applications. So we can click on explore more apps and we can even make a use of those applications. And then I would like to skip this particular part, which is much important, and I will be discussing about this particular part in next class, maybe in next video. And before that, I quickly would like to click on it. It is nothing but creating the work, creating the issues in a project. We can click any projects here. It might be software development, Edu yourself, or any other projects, and we can choose the issue type and we can type the work and we can create and we can assign it to any team members. So this is one of the important topic that I would like to spend some separate time in another video. And then we do have the search functionality where we can search all the issues in Jira. We can search a specific boards, projects, filters and people. Basically a search functionality to pull some result by being on the Jira homepage. The next one, notifications. For example, if an issue has been assigned to me, I can get the notification. Maybe someone have mentioned somewhere my name in the comments. I will be getting notified. We clearly know, right? In Instagrams or Facebook, if somebody tag our name, we will be getting notified. The same thing applicable even in Jira. And then we do have help, where we can navigate to the external sources, like we can see the complete documentation. If we would like to learn more about Jira, we do have learn with Atlassian University option. If we have some doubts, we can reach out to the community, and if we want support, we can contact the support team. If we want to give the feedback about Jira, we can give it here, and we can see all the keyboard shortcuts. And if we would like to make an use of the Jira application in the mobile phone, we can make an use of this particular option. So basically some kind of knowledge share, a KT that we can get on this particular help option. And the next one, it is a settings button, or even we can call it as an admin coggle, since our classes are all about Jira administration, right? This is the most important button. Now when I click on this button, there will be lot of options. Maybe if we want to create users in groups by making an user management, we can do that. If we want to update the billing details, or if we want to manage the subscriptions by making an use of this, we can do that. If we want to have a look at the general configuration, global permissions, look and feel, like I said, to change the Jira software name to Add Yourself, we can navigate to the system options. And also we can see the project names, we can see issues and applications. And always remember, how would you know that you do have the admin access to the Jira application? If you can see the option user management, billing, or maybe issues, you can directly confirm that you do have the Jira admin access. And in the upcoming videos, I will be clearly letting you know what will be inside the issues and how to configure the user management or billing and so on. For now, if we want to navigate to any particular place in Jira by making an use of the settings button, by choosing the appropriate category, we can get into that. Each and every option will be opening many other options and pages. And finally, the profile. There is nothing much to discuss about that. If now currently we are using the trial version, it will end in 14 days, and if you would like to update by using the standard plan and by making some kind of payments, we can click on this option. And if you want to change or update the personal settings, profile and account settings, we can make an use of these options. And if you would like to log out from the Jira application after the usage, we can click on the logout button. So these are the important options that we can see on the Jira homepage, and I hope everybody understand. And if you have any kind of questions, you can leave your questions in the feedback and I will be getting back to you. Please support us by hitting the like button. Please subscribe and share it to your friends. I see you all in the next video. Thank you.